Ha 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 ha! It's super dark. It's super dark because it's nighttime, and I really didn't expect to ever record at nighttime again. But here we are. Welcome back to the Gwent Athlon. Let me just turn off Flux, which is my light. Oh my god! Have you ever seen a more dramatic stream that shows off my collarbones in a most awkward way? This is the one. Merchants of Ofir came out. Did I have any idea this was happening? A little. End of sentence. Let's say that the fact that I didn't stream today was because I knew this was coming and I was sneaky. And you can't see my eyes because of my heavy eyebrows. And it's making me look like we lost favor on many an anime show, which is fine. We're going to be like 50 merchants of a few kegs, and then we're going to open them. And then we're also going to pretend that this is a completely and thoroughly considered card review. Because I've seen the cards before, of course, at a glance, at a minimum, at a something. I don't know what it is, but we have the kegs now. Let's open that kegs. Let's see how far we can go before I lose my fucking mind. All right, it's a shiny Passiflora Peaches. I would make that Nicolas Cage joke, but I don't think that's the correct time for it. Passiflora Peaches. Yeah. Passiflora Peaches. Human Blind Eyes. Horde 4. And if it ends your turn, boost up by 1. Look at the thing we're gonna abuse with Igor. Look at her. Look at her first. We will have a whole board of her. And then there's the Ofir Merchant. Deploy. Swap the top card of your opponent's deck with yours. Hey, go fuck yourself card. Hey, we got 2 of the Peaches. Vryhead Saboteur. Deploy melee. Boost an elf in your hand by 2. Hand buff elves. Could that be the deal? No, it is a 5 for 5. It's terrible. We do have a rarities. Immortal Cavalry. Shield. Deploy. Spawn a boss copy base copy of this unit in this row. He's a 6 for 6. Is it a soldier? Yes, which means that Nerva and Realms card that buffs all the same copy of all copies of a card that you choose is still just okay. Crow Clan, a preacher, a human, a druid, a Skellige card. Whenever you play an alchemy card, boost self by 1. Bonded. Whenever you play a special card, boost self by 1 instead. Could Spellige be back on the menu? Probably not. Desert Banshee, Orser, consume an allied unit. Whenever you play a unit with this Death Wish ability, boost self by 1. I feel like we could have just said Death Wish, but there's probably a nuance that I am missing there. You are a rare. And you get bigger and bigger, which means tall removal is back on the menu, boys. I will pick the Immortal Cavalry because I don't know any better. Let's open the next keg. Since we don't even have previews, like, I can say that a card review is perfectly legitimate content. Oh, we have that already. Oh, yeah. Oh, we have that already. Oh, yeah, new card. It's a shiny burb. Who wants a shiny burb pecking out some guy's arm, eyes, and everything? Jesus, that's horrifying. Trained Hawk. Harmony. Deploy. Damage an enemy unit by 2. Deploy ranged. Move an enemy unit to your other row. Wow, it looks like... wow, that actually seems terrible if you use it for movement. The Harmony's pretty good, though. It's also a beast, which makes it easier to fit into Harmony decks. Skellige, what you got for me? Another burb. This is not Merchants of Ofir. This is Merchants of Burbs. Crow Messenger. Deploy. Summon all copies of this unit from your graveyard to this row. If you also hold an Alchemy card, summon all copies from your deck. This is a fucking good card, and I wish to learn more about this card. Oh, wait, that's it. Etriel, which I will pick because... Oh, it's a purple, it's not a gold. Maybe we won't pick you. Deploy. Damage it enemy unit by 3. If you can call Nilga, damage it by 7 instead. 7 is a big number. 7 also feels like too much damage, in fact, unless you're really trying to punish Northern Realms for ever daring to exist in this meta. Sol de Nevaret, Horde 3, at the end of your turn, boost self by 1. Horde 6, boost self by 2 instead. Horde 9, boost self by 3 instead. Is it a good card? Well, it's another engine we gotta deal with, so it's probably a good card. And we have enough tall units to justify his addition to a... What are you again? Skellige. No. Scoia'tael. No. It starts with an S. I know it. Syndicate. The Syndicate deck. Giga Scorpion Decoction. Fan of the name already. Damage a unit by 1 6 times. That's Skellige. It's alchemy. That's actually really good. It's like a directed delirium, but in some cases it's also a shittier delirium. I will pick the shittier delirium. Ta-da! Oh, I have not missed you, Shoop. Oh, it's a shiny. Noonwraith. Shiny Noonwraith. She's missing her lower jaw, which makes oral sex with her very awkward, especially since she's a wraith. Death Wish. Spawn 2 rats in an enemy row. What the hell is a rat? So she's a 4/4/4, but you create rats in the enemy row, which I guess would be excellent, most excellent in a Glusty Warp deck. I like this new layout though. Very nice. Instead of making it stretch here, you put the traits here or the keywords here. But then we have this problem. Visual language is a tough language to learn, and I don't know it. Hello, Sayaquan. It's a neutral. After, 8 provision for 2 power. You'd better be good. After 2 of your turns. Excellent. I love that. I love the your turns thing. It's now very clear what you're counting down to. Boost self by 10 at the end of the turn. Looks like it's an arena card. Swears loves this. Swears loves it. Wait a minute. That's Shere Khan. Is Shere Khan like not just a Disney guy? Or a... Yeah, is it just not a Disney tiger? Either way, that's Shere Khan. And we got a lot of peaches. I could eat a peach all day, etc. A Goldie! Ah, the new card. Oh, first of all, it's shiny, so we're probably picking it. This is what is called a stratagem. It is played, I think, immediately from your deck if you go first. So it's also an order 1 without charges. So it's never going to like keep going. It's not like order damage for free each turn. No, it's not an engine. But we will probably pick this stratagem, a new card. Yes. Yes. Damage an enemy unit by 3. Yes, the control player in me is having an orgasm. Vernociel. Deploy melee. Each allied elven deadeye damages a random unit by 2. Do we get Swarm scoia'tael again? Because I was not necessarily a big fan of that. I just like flashing lights on the screen. Of course I'd be into this. And if you don't have that, spawn 2 elven deadeyes instead. Which kind of looks like the Zoltan card, but for elves, Haunt. Ooh, it's an artifact. Scenarios are artifacts? Excuse me? Scenarios are artifacts, which means we can blow them up? Well, I'm about to ruin somebody's day. Scenarios are like, oh my god, I can't help that but compare this to the sagas in Magic the Gathering, where you play them, something happens when you play them, but if you keep doing a certain thing, in which case playing a Death Wish card, you keep progressing the story, the saga, scenario. And the second, and if you play a Death Wish card here, you will get a Barghest and then a Night Wraith. A Barghest is a 5 Spectre, deploy consume an allied unit, order dominance consume an allied unit, so it's a double consume. And I don't think the order dominance will be too difficult to proc, as deploying it lets you eat something. Probably the thing that you had Death Wish. So what I see from Hunt is instantly, I've got Death Wish going and happening because I did a thing. I am supporting the theme, and look at that, we have a Death Wish deck that just needs a bit more to become amazing. Night Wraith. Deploy. Spawn 2 rats in this row. Death Wish. Spawn 2 rats in this row. I don't know how to feel about that, but that's something we're spawning. So it's like 5 power. And if you eat it, it becomes 7 power. So that's 7, 5, 12. 12 plus 4, 16 power if you can keep it going. That ain't bad at all. That's actually pretty fucking good, especially since it creates a Dash and Banshee. That deserves to be a 14. We're picking the Ceremonial Dagger because it is a shiny, and you guys all know what I think about shinies. I'm easily distracted by them. We've seen... Oh, wait. Deploy, boost adjacent beasts by 2. Wow, beasts are back on the menu, etc. Crow's Eye Rhizome. It's a special card. It spawns 2 crows in an allied row. The hell's a crow? It's 2 power. Okay, so that's 4 power minimum. If you control a druid, it is a 6 power 5 card. It's also alchemy. Grimace looks great. Van Amurlehem Servant? Deploy. Give an allied unit vitality equal to the number of enemy units with status. I mean, it's a 4 provision card. And I'm not sure... Oh, I guess you're the servant. Could just as easily be this asshole, but I guess... The pie seems to be alive. Boiling Oil. Damage an enemy unit by 5. And purify adjacent units on death flow. First of all, they have an Alzur's Thunder. In-house. In their theme. So... I see we're going to have some concerns here. That's going to be grand. The Beast. A Witcher 1 enemy. The Beast, it is a Spectre. At the end of your turn, if this unit is not the unit with the highest power in the battlefield, boosted by 2. That's kind of bad. It's a good starter unit, but I feel like I have to play around it as much if I'm running it in a dominance deck. It's a role player. I don't think it's going to be a win condition, but it could be critical. I'm just going to call it Shere Khan. That's Shere Khan. We all know it's Shere Khan. It's just the bare necessities. Van Moorhelm's. What? I'm going to have to learn how to pronounce that, huh? Van Moorlehem's Cupbearer. Human. Assimilate. Wow. 6 power for 7. Deploy. Melee. Poison an enemy unit. Or a unit. Deploy ranged. Purify a unit. I like you. I like you. You're a cook. I don't trust the entrails that are on your chef's table there, but we're gonna pick you because I think you might actually be relevant. Calm down, Shoop. Ah, yes. Hidden. Oh, okay. It is a unit. At the end of your turn, boost self by 1 if you only control elf units. Ooh, racism. Ignore the condition if you control Vernociel, which of course we have. No, we don't. We just saw her. We have already seen the ever-trained hawk. Oh, pretty. Night Wraith, Spectre, deploy. Oh, wait, we know that one already. Wow, 5/7 power 4, technically? That's a really good card. It's also a portal target, which may or may not have been nerfed. Boiling Oil, we got that already. Ah, Van Moorlem. I'm just going to call it Van Moorlem. Van Moorlem Hunter. Deploy melee. Give an enemy unit bleeding for 2 turns. Or lock a unit if you put it in the range throw. And it has armor. And Spheres can seal it. And it's just a damn good card. It's good basic workhorse card. Unfortunately, it is a vampire and an aristocrat, and unless we have synergies with that, we're really not going to look at this because it's not a soldier. But it is a 4-cost deploy card, and we do need those for certain situations. And Caravan Vanguard. Deploy. Melee. Boost self by 3. So it's a 6/6 in the front row. Deploy range. Spawn a base copy of this. Oh, okay. Base copy of self in this back row. Bonded. Use both abilities. It will read the deploy ability before the bonded ability. So don't think you can cheese it by putting it in the back row. It's still good, though. I mean, for a 6, it's also a neutral. Desert Banshee. Order. Consume an allied unit. Whenever you play a unit with a Death Wish ability, boost self by 1. We saw that on the... Not saga. On the scenario. What a weird word for them to choose. On the scenario card. That's what that spawns. I mean, it's going to pick that Van Moorhelm. Ta-da! Data, Crow Clan, Preacher. No idea what you do. I mean, we've read you already. It just boosts itself with Alchemy, and then it boosts self by 1 if you play a special card. That's weird. The wording of that is weird. Whenever you play a special card, boost 1 self by 1 instead. I understand it in a mechanical sense in that it's implying you replace visibility, Alchemy, with any special card. However, it's as if I feel like the wording should point at the alchemy aspect rather than seemingly replacing the boost aspect. It is replacing the trigger, not the effect. So the wording is weird, but I understand it, why it's worded that way. We know of a crow. Philippe Van Moorlem, Vampire. Order range, damage unit by 1, cooldown 1. If a unit has status, damage it by 2 instead. Oh, we've got our engine. Oh, baby. He's, looking like his family tree's a circle there, but he's fine, I guess. I'm not going to judge him. Yes, I will. Frosty Dame. Ah, it's not a thirsty dame as in a horny dame. It is a thirsty dame in that she's a vampire and wants to suck your blood. Whenever an enemy unit receives a status, boost self by 1. Well, statuses be... I mean, technically, that's good against things that have vitality, because vitality is a status. Status does not mean it has to be negative. Like a resilience might also proc the likely and actually definitely procs the first dame. You know, the interesting about this status thing is that it works on locked units. So we'll lock Dana in return. Who knows? Caravan Guard. Deploy. Damage an enemy by 1. Increase the damage by 1 for each free power the target has. It's like a really shitty Geralt. Crow Clan Druid. Deploy. Boost adjacent units by beasts by 2. Yeah. Vernociel's Commando. Uh-oh. There's only 70 cards in the set, so I feel like we're going to get most of the basic cards already. Without even trying. It's just going to happen for us. Oh no, a hunting pack. If enemy unit has status, summon all copies of this unit from your deck to this row. There's a lot of finning. Payroll Specialist, Human Blindside, Intimidate, Profit 2, Tribute 2, move a unit to the other row. Oh, it pays for itself. Nature's Rebuke. Damage it. Everyone's getting an Alzur's Thunder. Boost a random allied unit by 2. This is not a good Alzur's Thunder, but it is an Alzur's. Oh, good! A second one. Wonderful. That's all I wanted. 2 of the card that I just shat on. Bloody Good Friends. Crown Splitters, Cut-Ups, Insanity, Fee 1. Give an enemy unit bleeding by 1. If it is boosted, damage it by 1 instead. That's not bad. That's actually an overspender. That's actually a beefy spender. That's a good spender if you don't want to go the bounty route, which might be what they're trying to do here. Bardigust. Consume an allied. Oh no, we know this from the special card, from the scenario, and just we're going to go on. Ah! Hey. Oh no, are we running out of new cards already? Siege Ladder. Machine. Siege Engine. A ladder is not an engine. Or a machine. Move an allied unit to the other row and boosted by 2. So weirdly enough, we can kinda... What the hell is crew again? We haven't seen that in a while. Trigger visibility of this unit is between 2 soldiers. Alright. Jesus. Really? Not exciting. But there have to be bad cards somewhere. Shiny. A Noon Wraith. Desert Banshee. Noon Wraith. Okay, we're looping now. No shiny. Vincent Van Morhelm. Deploy. Destroy an enemy unit with a status. This is a damn good card, and this is not gonna get nerfed. I think it's perfect where it is. It might even go down to 10. But what this reads to me is that we have a secondary kill card for lockdown. It used to be just that dude that stole cards that they were locked. Now we have this. Now we have Vincent. Now we have an alternate win condition. No baby. Is it a kind of boring looking one? But I appreciate it nonetheless. So this is a scenario. This is a stratagem. Cursed Scroll. Order. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck and draw one of them. Then put a card from your... Okay, it's just a sifting card. Not that exciting, but I guess it's... If you have a stratagem, it's fine. I like this one. Siege. Whenever you play a Siege Engine, it produces a Reinforced Trebuchet, a Battering Ram, and or Bombardment. I'm going to pick that because we're probably playing Northern Realms today. Because I have brain problems. My brain problems are telling me smash things with Northern Realms. King Cobra. Poison enemy unit. That's sensible. King Cobra. The poison enemy unit. That's sensible. I was hoping it was another King Cobra. Because it's rule of 3, not rule of 2, damn it. I see we have started to run out of new cards. I have 105 kegs? What the hell am I doing? Fryhead Saboteur. Oh, wait, you've seen that one. That's not new. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. The madness will begin to set in. Oh, hey, boiling oil. Oh, wait, we have that already. I may have bought too many packs. Oh, no, we haven't. Shere Khan again. Van Morhelm's Cupbearer again, which we can't have 2 of because it's a gold card. Axel Free Eyes. Hyman Druid. Deploy. In the front row, it spawns a crow, which means it's just 7. But it is a beast, so that's probably important. Deploy ranged. Boost self by 1 for each allied beast. Beasts are back on the menu, boys. I am, of course, going to go straight to Northern Realms because that's my jam. Street Urchins. Profit free. Fee 1. Boost self by 1. Did they really need an overspender that can create money? My answer is no. Caro Ballista. Machine. Siege Engine. Order. Damage a unit by 2. And if it's crewed, it gains 2 armor. On deploy? I guess if we play it between them, yeah, it probably counts as deploy. Trained Hawk, we have all these. Now I have 2 Siege Ladders. We can run control Siege Engines. That sounds stupid. We're not going to do that. Now I have 2 Shiny Peaches. And too many of these. Oh God, no. Send help. Oh no. Oh no. We've run out of new things, I think. Well, now we have pairs of everything. I may have bought too many packs. A bird. A hooker. Not a hooker. Man, there's a lot I want to do. We're going to start with Northern Realms, then we're probably going to go to scoia'tael. Scoia'tael Swarm seems Real sexy. Ofir merchant. Oh yeah, it's the asshole card, which of course means we're gonna use it. Hello, doggos. Ghost doggos are welcome in my neighborhood. I mean, if you've gotta be haunted, get haunted by a ghost doggo. My God, we're getting a lot of pairs there. All right. It's a nice gesture for CDPR to create this, to come up with, to launch new cards right after alienating a whole subsect of their audience. Of course, I am enjoying the game. I enjoy it immensely, which is why I get sad whenever they alienate their audience by, say, removing console players from the game. Greatest nerf ever, I think. I'm on nobody's side. Bargest. All right, we're just opening cards. Ah, that's new. A penitent, thrive, death wish. Summon a random 7-cost unit from your deck. Someone's getting played, and it's you. Sol did never that. We all know that, but I'm more interested in you. Sol actually seems interesting in a Engine Nilfgaard deck. In an Engine Syndicate deck. In that they have to deal with it. And it always gets value no matter what your horde station is at. Ah, Desert Banshee. Too bad it's not you. Is this what it feels like to be a rich person looking at opening gifts and thinking, oh, I have that already. Damn you for giving me something that I already have, instead of just being happy that you have gifts to open. Yep, this must be how it feels to be like first world. Now I have to listen to Shoop's dumb voice. The anger comes quickly and swiftly. Okay. I mean, the cards are all perfectly functional. Very few of them really stand out. I'm more excited for the scenarios and the stratagems. Those two can change gameplay. I also pretty sure you can't blow up a stratagem. That would be shitty. Oh, Ludovicus Brunenbaum. Let's go with that. After 3 turns, gain 6 coins. Tribute 4, gain 6 coins immediately. So you can either have him as an 11-7 if you can keep him alive, or just pay 4 to get an immediate 7 value. That seems real good, actually. It is a boring sort of good, like brushing your teeth, putting on socks, not punching yourself in the face, but it is, regardless, still good. War Chariot. Haven't seen that one yet. War Chariot, Machine Siege Engine, deploy melee, give bleeding for 4 turns to an enemy unit, or put it in the range row, be a boring fuddy-duddy, and move an enemy unit to the other row. Or if you crew it, you combine both abilities. So you bleed them, and then you move them. We gotta pick on that crew thing. I don't think I'm gonna consciously try to apply crew. I think it's going to be something that happens according to deck building. I have space, I may as well put an engine there, etc. King Cobras, I have too many of those. I wish I didn't pick the shiny one yet. Dula Kaamni. Human. Deploy. If you control Rune Right, spawn Desert Treasure. Desert Treasure is the go fuck yourself card. Order. Spawn and play a random legendary unit from any faction. I hate this already, but of course we're gonna play it. You know where that belongs? That belongs in fucking Nilfgaard. Hey, we got a shiny. Not shiny, I mean a gold. Wow, ooh, is there nothing else? 27 more. Told you we were gonna go mad. Haha, gave me gold. That's not a gold. My opinion on these is that the cards are all functional. It feels like dregs from older sets that they couldn't fit in. Like, okay, I guess we'll put them back in now, make a mini set, and just launch it. Just put it out there after adjustments, after feedback from the previous seasons. Like, here you go, have a new card. Giga Scorpion. Oh, Etriel. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Mule Lega yet, but we'll pick you now because we have the other two. Oh no, was that a shiny? Shit. Might have missed out on a shiny. Oh baby. Oh yeah. Well, when in doubt, pick the doggo. You have 2 shiny commandos already. Aha. This is probably from that one quest in The Witcher 3. We pick you. I should have picked the other one. I mean, they're both shiny. I think I like the other shiny better. Ooh, baby. No strong opinions on this. I'm sure I feel like these are all baseline functional cards in that they can fill out your deck we have more filler cards, and in most games that would be bad. But in a game where it, like Gwent would requires you to budget the cards you put in, this might be well worth it. Do I pick Miralega? Damage an enemy by freedom if you control Etriel. Yes, Drag Phoenix. I am a magician. Miralega, even though it's shiny. I actually just wasn't feeling well. I didn't know this was happening. I was playing Destiny. I'm gonna get Mountaintop today. And then this happened, like, I guess I'm streaming today. Time to put up the coffee into my mouth. How is it hanging? Haha! Most of these cards are fairly uninteresting. None of them offend me in any way. But I'm very excited to play with the stratagems and the scenarios. That's the word for them. I always get to cook. Oh, that's right. You have to wait till tomorrow to move it to your transfer. Yeah, it has to wait for the next season. I'm very sorry. And I mentioned this to cover my own ass, I guess. But I mentioned this like a few minutes ago. Like, I appreciate that the new patch is out and the new stuff is out, but I'm still kind of iffy about that entire fuck over console players thing. You have new cards at least. And at least you didn't dedicate yourself to the PCs, that your stuff is on console and healthy. What is a lamp gen? It turns into a 5-cost unit. Have you ever thought though that going first was that the blue coin was too strong because it gave you power? Well, now we have guaranteed power as well. Boost an allied unit by free and give it a shield. Don't mind if I do. I don't even look at that third one. Haha, haha, haha. We don't care about those anymore. Open next keg. Yeah, it's supposed to happen after the season ends, right? Oh shit, the season's still going. Fuck. Gwent is getting real good at building an audience and just alienating the shit out of them. Shit. Tell you what, let me know what you want to see and we'll play it. Although right now I'm leaning towards Elf Swarm and Scenario Northern Realms. Siege Engine Northern Realms. Not you back. Then you don't have to spend on cards. Everybody appears to be getting an Alzur's Thunder of some sort. Mind you, I looked at the Discord to see if I missed, like, I completely whiffed on the news in this expansion. Apparently, here's a surprise for you. And it was meant to come out today rather than tomorrow. And at the turning of the tide, at the switching of the seasons. NG, you got it, baby. We'll play NG. I'm kind of interested in NG because we have another finisher for the lock deck. And a lot of these cards refer to statuses, which means locked is a status. So we can do some weird shit. Immortals. Shield. Melee. Whenever this unit uses shield boosted by 2, at the end of your turn, gain shield. This is not going to be busted, but it's going to be core to some self-damage decks because NR, I believe, has a new self-damage card. Yeah, I know. NR has a card that damages adjacent units. That sounds like a Skellige card that got lost. Oh, we're out. This is an old thing. Also, she got nerfed. I don't know how I feel about them nerfing 4-cost units instead of nerfing Portal, but here we are. I don't think Portal's nerfed, hold on. Offense seems real good as a finisher. Oh, look at all these cards. Ah, is there a clear decks button? Oh, my decks don't work anymore. Shit. Alright, let's take a look at the card sets. Merchants of Ofir. Love that card art, though. MOD. Shit. That poor son of a bitch. He used to be relevant. He's like is he still a 4? Or did they change that too because they hate him? Nilfgaard, how you doing? Wait, he got nerfed to 3? Fucking what? Was he a problem? Clearly we don't understand the intricacies of Gwent. I'm gonna go craft cards. Hello, basilisk poison, venom. Shit, I'm just gonna craft it before I stutter more. And this is why Pat does not spend cards. I mean resources. Haha, purify and boost by free. That's a card? Enchanted armor. Boost a unit in your hand by free. This might be the best one. This might be the best one because you can use it in the current turn to defend yourself, to defend an engine, and play it without spending your tactical advantage. Or you can use it to... Hold on, I'll get to use it to create carryover. This might be the best one. Holy shit. Cursed Scroll. Yeah, it's Cursed Scroll. Draw a card and discard. So tactical, so smart, so sexy. Hold on, we gotta... Oh, no, wait. This is still kind of part of the card review because we're looking at your cards. Hello, I turned into 5 power. That seems fair. Jesus, really? Mask of Ouroboros. Draw a card, then discard a card. Sounds relevant. Really? Trigger bronze allied units death wish ability. Fucking good is what it is, but only works on like blue coin. Still good. Hello. Anshe Saber. Order spawn and play scoia'tael Neophyte. Excuse me? Some of these are worth 4 power. This is gonna go through the balance knife. Some of these are not worth power. What's her color? This is damn good though. This is the NG one, right? Yeah. Damage end lock? Ha ha ha. Go fuck yourself, damage card. Gain 4 units. Tiger's Eye. That has to be a reference to... There's a card in Magic that was also something like Lion's Eye Diamond, I think. It was like discard your hand, gain mana. Someone found a way to break it, of course. Oh wait, that's just the 4-cost stuff. Jesus. Love Siege though. This is why I'm thinking about playing NR. Siege looks amazing. Crow Clan, Preacher, Crow Eye, Rhizome, Merdrome. Wow, that's the top end for this one. Every time we play Alchemy. Druid, fine. This also seems very tempting. It counts as an artifact, so they can shatter it, right? They can break the shit out of it. Masquerade Ball. We play a Thirsty Dame. And then Fangs of the Empire. And then Fangs of the Empire. Why would we poison their food? Collusion. Ooh. Blind Eyes. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. I mean, if it ever gets used, which I fucking doubt it will. You know why I doubt it's going to get used? Because it needs specific units on the board. Now, you can guarantee having a number of units on the board depending on what you spawn. But this guy, though, this guy's not fantastic. This guy needs specific units. You need at least 3 of these to kind of make it worth it, and the Blind Eyes is just a bonus. Because all of them are worth 4 power. That's 21 if you manage to meet the conditions. A lot to ask for. You know what? Since we're thinking that this is bad, this is probably good. Like, we look at cards that have 2 or more factions on them and focus on getting them down in the last round and play this. It's also a crime, which of course means we can fetch it. I also did not discuss this. It just makes Thirsty Dames and hurts people, and then we play Aristocrats to poison shit. That actually seems pretty good. Feign Death. Not a strategy. Spawn an Elven Deadeye. So when you play an elf, you get 3 power. When you play a second elf, you get 6 power. When you play another elf, you gain kind of a bad card. Because it damages an enemy unit by 3 and spawns an Elven Deadeye in a random row. I've got my problems with this. And I am pretty sure that Feint scenario should not be targetable by artifact destruction. First name is pretty awful. Of the things that get spawned, you're not looking. I guess you're just looking at the double poison. Nilfgaard has so much poison. I also think If there's an aristocrat that delivers poison, which we can check right now, by the way. Not poison. Not poison. Not poison. Not poison. Not poison. Oops, that doesn't seem like that's poison. Oh, I don't think that's poison at all. Yeah, it's not poison. Hey, Vincent, not poison. I gotta look at the order of play here. Like, can we play Masquerade Ball, play Vincent, and then immediately kill something? We're crafting Vincent, by the way. I think he's good. I think he's real good. It's just a mini engine, so another thing they have to deal with. Like, we have Vate's best friend, Vincent, so that ought to do well. Okay, here's tags. Human soldier, knight, aristocrat. You know what? That's about right. He's the best. It's also quite did it change his art? I remember him looking a lot less like Keanu Reeves. Now he kind of looks like Keanu. He is all the tags. He is the greatest. Redea. Human mage. Oh, good. A mage. If your starting deck has no duplicate. The alternate shoop. Wonderful. Premiums got changed. At least we don't have empty premiums this time. That always felt a little cheap. Passiflora. Scenario. Progress whenever you play a unit with fee. Oh my goodness, how are we gonna do that? Prologue. Spawn a Passiflora. Peaches. Swindle and eavesdrop. That's really fucking good though. So you get extra value in instant shoot and it has some boobs in it? I feel like this might be our favorite card if it didn't cost 12, but Jesus. Well, we're gonna abuse the shit out of Peaches. Don't take that out of context. War Elephant. Yeah, that's the one. I like this card. Especially, it doesn't matter if you even hit something with a shield. If you just hit anything with 3 or less power, you're gaining value back. Ah, yes. Queen of Rats, enslaved Ratatouille. 7%, 14.12. That's super playable. Especially with a Glusty Warp finisher. Vernociel. Each allied Deadeye damages a random enemy. This is why I want to play scoia'tael now. Not just because... Please tell me it's dead. Please. Are you a waifu? Because if you aren't, I may have just discovered something about my sexuality. Yeah, Crow Mover. Spawn 2 crows. Yes, whenever you play an alchemy card, summon Crow Mover from your graveyard to an allied row. Yes, super playable. Amazing. Hold on, I should have judged. What's her name? Right there is. I'm gonna play in a assimilate Nilfgaard. Seems no, it's neutral and spawn. Never mind. It's not assimilate Nilfgaard worthy. For NP entry guard inherited the Keanu mantle. Which one? The new one? You remember killing her in Witcher 3? I don't remember her in Witcher 3. I murdered a lot of people. There was a lot of people dying in Witcher 3. But I think this is really good. Oven Dead Eye dying just a random enemy by 2. It's like a kind of shittier... What's his name? Dwarf man? Zoltan. Kind of a shittier Zoltan. Actually, it's literally Zoltan except damage. It's not bad. And I think Zoltan's bigger. Okay, but the Deadeyes are also bigger than the dwarves, so I guess that balances out. Crow Mover is, I think in a res deck, she's really good. If you're looking for just more tempo, she is minimum summon though. Summon does not mean played, which means the deploy effect does not go. You just add free power to your extra plays. This is an okay card. 9%. Wait. 2, 4, 7 for 10, possibly 10. If you to get the full value, you need to replay it. That's not bad, but it's not amazing either because you need to play an alchemy card. Was it the one I feel like I remember that they were in a hill. It was surrounded by grass, and they're like, "Could you not tell people we're here?" And Geralt could be like, "But I need the money for my daughter," and then kill them anyway. We've seen the Barghest. The treasure, though. This is heading straight into our assimilate deck. Spawn and play a random legendary from any faction. Want to ruin somebody's day? There we go. I remember now. Oh. We're done. And it's only 70 cards. Oh, wait, no, we're not. Yes, sneaky fella. I'm not molesting you at all. Poison or poison. Sorry, poison and poison somebody. And a neutral. Glorious. Must add purifies. I think we're playing Assimilate today. Oh yeah, that explains the status now. Matahari, who is not Matahari being quite infamously a bad spy. Deploy ranged. If neither player is passed and your opponent's hand is not full, they draw the lowest cost card and you draw the highest cost card. Seems amazing. Okay, with the dance thing, this is actually more akin to a Salome reference rather than a Matahari reference, so I don't know. But it's our new waifu, so she's making it to the deck. That guy looks like Neymar. The soccer player? I'm not good at sports. Now you're making me look for Keanu. Is that him? No, that's an elf. Elf god. Oh, look at this guy in his circular family tree. Oh, they got doggos. Yeah, I like it. This is a tiny expansion.